Episode 8. Who am I now? Reconnecting with yourself after loss. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to Who Takes Care of Me, the podcast where we get real about self care, healing, and creating space for yourself without guilt. I'm Coach Yudi, your grief coach and guide. And today, we're tackling a question that so many of us ask after loss, heartbreak, or life changing transitions. Who am I now? Because let's be real, after you lose someone, a relationship ends, or a life shifts in ways you never expected, you don't feel like the same person anymore. The things that used to make you happy, they don't feel the same. The roles that defined you, they have changed. You look in the mirror and wonder, who is this version of me? Sis, if you have ever felt lost in your own life, I need you to hear this. You are still here, and you are still you. You are just evolving. Today, we're talking about how to reconnect with yourself after loss and start embracing the beautiful version that is still unfolding. Let's get into it. Why do I feel like a stranger to myself? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly felt like yourself? Not the mother, not the wife, the widow, sister, daughter, or caretaker. Just you. If you can't remember, you're not alone. Because here's what they don't tell you about grief, loss, and life changes. It doesn't just take people away, it takes part of you away too. The version of you that existed before your loss, she's gone. The dreams you had, they may have shifted. The things that once gave you joy, they don't feel the same anymore. And that can leave you feeling completely lost. But sis, I need you to hear this. You are not lost. You are just transforming. And today, we're going to figure out who this new version of you is together. Building the body, why identity shifts after loss. One of the hardest things about grief and life transitions is that they don't just take away someone you love, they change the way you see yourself. Let's break it down. Here are some reasons you might feel lost in your identity right now. First, your role has changed. If you were a wife, now you're a widow. If you were a daughter with a mother, now you are motherless. If you were a full-time caregiver, now you don't have that responsibility. That shift in role can leave you feeling like you don't know who you are anymore. Second, you've been in survival mode. While you're grieving, stressed, or just trying to make it through the day, you stop checking in with yourself. You get used to doing that you forget about being. Third, you're carrying guilt about moving forward. A lot of us feel like if we change or grow after a loss, we're somehow leaving our loved one behind. But sis, listen to me. Healing is not betrayal. Growth is not forgetting. You are allowed to evolve. And today, I want to help you reconnect with who you are now, not just who you were before. Practical self-care. How to reconnect with yourself. If you've been feeling lost, I want you to try these 3 small steps to start reconnecting with yourself again. First, write a letter to yourself. Sit down and write a letter to the you from a year ago. Tell her what she's been through, what she's survived, and how she's still standing. Then, Write a letter to your future self. What do you hope for her? What do you want her to know? Second, try something new without expectation. A lot of us get stuck in grief because we don't know what makes us happy anymore. The key, the key, be curious. Try something new, a hobby, a book, a dance class, and let yourself explore who you are becoming. Third, speak life into yourself. Every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am still here. I am discovering who I am. I give myself permission to grow. You don't have to have all the answers today. You just have to start. My affirmations of the day: I am becoming exactly who I am meant to be. I want you to repeat this with me. I am not lost. I am evolving. I embrace the woman I am becoming. Breathe that in. Let it settle in your spirit. Because you are still you. You are just growing. Sis, you are allowed to discover who you are now. Here's what I want you to do next. Share this episode with someone who needs a reminder that they are still worthy, still evolving, and still here. And make sure you subscribe, because next time we're talking about something that a lot of widows and single moms struggle with: dating after loss. The next episode is called Dating After Loss. Am I allowed to move on? And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Sis, take care of yourself because you deserve it. I'll see you next time. Bye.